Yeah. 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 Watch the matte black tent when he rolls through the block, distributing the Rolex to the mental toxins. Like he's got the keys to the kingdom, gold plated and hollow, promising the banquet that your pride will never swallow. Candy coated toxins, sugar dusted on the tongue, while he's sizing up the spirit of the gifted and the young. He likes to send a fresh ambition when it starts to char, leaving nothing but a silhouette inside the stolen car. Better tie your laces tight, don't you look back at the gleam. He's a nightmare dressed in every single dollar of your dream. Got a trunk full of trophies, toys for boys who didn't run. Now the ashes in the gutter when the dirty work is done. He's a vulture in a tailored suit, a shadow with a grin, counting up the bodies while he's beckoning you in. Stop looking at the shine, man, look at the price. He's rolling up your soul like a pair of loaded dice. The devil's making you do it, he's fueling up the tank while your name is getting deleted from the records in the bank. He's getting higher off the smoke of every kid he burns, waiting on the corner for the moment that the table turns. Yeah, the devil's having a blast, watch the furnace glow. Run while you can, cause he's never letting go. Look at the graveyard of the legends who thought they were king, just another sparrow with the clipped and golden wing. He lures them with the models and the bottles on the shelf, till you wake up in the morning and you can't recognize yourself. It's the rap game trap, he's the architect of ruin, keeping track of every single wicked thing that you're pursuing. All those boys were just gas for the engine, high octane and pure. Now they're vapor in the wind, there ain't no spirit, ain't no cure. He's got a collection of contracts signed in blood and spit, throwing kerosene on every bridge you ever went and lit. If you see him in the rear, you better stomp on the pedal before he turns your platinum chain into a heavy scrap of metal. He's got the city in a chokehold, feeding on the thirst, offering you the universe but giving you the worst. Stop looking at the shine, man, look at the price. He's rolling up your soul like a pair of loaded dice. The devil's making you do it, he's fueling up the tank while your name is getting deleted from the records in the bank. He's getting higher off the smoke of every kid he burns, waiting on the corner for the moment that the table turns. Yeah, the devil's having a blast, watch the furnace glow. Run while you can, cause he's never letting go. It's getting hotter in the studio, the booth is turning red. He's feeding on the living just to celebrate the dead. The flames are getting taller, touching stars and touching sky, and he's laughing at the way he made you think that you could fly. Your hopes are just a kindling, your dreams are just a wood. He'd trade your whole existence for a minute if he could. No loyalty, no mercy, just the crackle of the blaze, lost inside the flicker of his hyperactive haze. Get out, get gone, don't wait for the applause. You're just another victim caught between his iron claws. His desire is the fire and the fire's getting tall, and he's waiting in the lobby just to watch the empire fall. Stop looking at the shine, man, look at the price. He's rolling up your soul like a pair of loaded dice. The devil's making you do it, he's fueling up the tank while your name is getting deleted from the records in the bank. He's getting higher off the smoke of every kid he burns, waiting on the corner for the moment that the table turns. Yeah, the devil's having a blast, watch the furnace glow. Run while you can, cause he's never letting go. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. 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 Fresh out the sanctuary, soup still smells like incense. Grandma kissed my cheek, told me, boy, keep your defense. I had a Bible in my bag and a ring in my pocket, looking for a virtuous girl, a heart I could lock in. But the Panama air hit my lungs like a furnace. Saw the spectrum of the skin, had me feeling so nervous. Cocoa, cinnamon, vanilla in the bronzed out queens, trading gospel hymns for the bass in the scenes. Every color, every size, yeah, the palette was wild. I was a sheep in the jungle, just a wayward child, forgetting every proverb that was etched in my head. Thinking about the honey and the heat, instead I saw the glistening bodies, the curves and the ink. Didn't take a second just to pause and to think. I was blinded by the spice, by the shimmer in the sway, throwing 18 years of my soul right away. Now I'm playing with these girls on fire, burning down the temple for a moment of desire. Grandma told me, watch the heat, don't you get too close. Now I'm haunted by the ghost of the one I loved the most. Yeah, the embers in the sheets, they're turning into scars, trading out the heavens for the ceiling in the bars. Playing with these girls on fire, getting blistered. Should've listened to the spirit when it was in the VIP section. action where the bottles start to pop. Listening to the rhythm, praying that it never stops. The room starts spinning like a record on the deck. 3 different sets of hands wrapped around my neck. Time's moving slow, like it's drowning in the ice. Ignored the warning signs, yeah, I never looked twice. Now the clock is ticking loud, but the rhythm feels right. Walking out the lobby with a trio in the light. Ended up in Suite 4, candles burning in the dark. Naked bodies withering, they searching for a spark. They were stealing my essence, they were stripping my pride. While the man I used to be was just dying inside. Sunrise hit it like a gavel on my face. Waking up to the hollow, to the heavy disgrace. Every touch felt like venom, every kiss felt like lead. Just a vacancy sign where a heart was instead. Now I'm playing with these girls on fire, burning down the temple for a moment of desire. Grandma told me watch the heat, don't you get too close. Now I'm haunted by the ghost of the one I love the most. Yeah, the embers in the sheets, they turning into scars. Trading out the heavens for the ceiling in the bars. Playing with these girls on fire, getting blistered. Should've listened to the spirit when it whispered. Now the morning is a witness to the sickness I feel. Scrubbing in my skin like the shame isn't real. I get home to the porch, grandma's rocking in the chair. I can't even look away, can't even meet a glare. Cause my skin starts to itch and the heat starts to rise. A different kind of fire that I can't even disguise. I'm screaming, oh God, please don't let it be so. While the toxins in my blood start to put on the show. She said, I told you, little man, when you play with the flame, you don't just get the heat, you get the burden of the shame. Now I'm playing with these girls on fire, burning down the temple for a moment of desire. Grandma told me watch the heat, don't you get too close. Now I'm haunted by the ghost of the one I love the most. Yeah, the embers in the sheets, they're turning into scars. Trading out the heavens for the ceiling in the bars. Playing with these girls on fire, getting blistered. Should've listened to the spirit when it whispered. A thick brush, sweating through the camo in the carbon grease. 19 Delta hunting, ain't nobody finding any peace. AK rounds are buzzing through the branches like a swarm of bees. I'm moving through the foliage, crushing every leaf with ease. Ducking under canopy, the mud is caked across my face. Moving with the lethal rhythm they could never hope to embrace. Hear the snapping of a twig, see a shadow drifting to the left, leaving every pocket of this valley here entirely bereft. I'm a ghost inside the timber, I'm a wolf among the frozen pines. Crossing every border, blurring all the tactical and battle lines. They think they got me trapped, think they got the kill shot line. But I'm the sharpest blade that the infantry could ever find. Low profile, high impact, cutting through the humid heat. I won't stop my motion till the victory is made complete. I'm a 19 Delta, ghosting through the darkened trees. Catch them in the clearing, watch them begging on their knees. Open fire, let them pop, I don't ever miss a beat. Turning every single enemy to nothing but some desert meat. The armored horses rolling, hear the Bradley engine hum. Tell the Reaper, wait a minute, cause the cavalry is come. 19 Delta man, you know we never can be stopped. Looking for another body, waiting for the chance to be dropped. Yeah, catch them in the open, yeah, they're crawling in the filthy dirt. M16 is singing till it makes the heavy eardrums hurt. I don't need a second thought, I don't need a second look. Every name I'm crossing out is just a chapter in the book. Watch the splatter hitting bark, watch the heads begin to pop. Once I get to rolling, ain't no power that can make me stop. Running over bodies, I'm a juggernaut in combat gear. I can smell the copper and I taste the rhythm of that fear. See two more trying to hop the bridge and try to get away, but I'm the one who's deciding who was living through the day. Light 'em up with a pop precision in the lead, giving every coward exactly the medicine they need. I'm standing on the peak, yeah, I'm sitting on the top, just waiting for their hearts and their breathing to finally stop. I'm a 19 Delta, ghosting through the darkened trees. Catch them in the clearing, watch them begging on their knees. Open fire, let them pop, I don't ever miss a beat. Turning every single enemy to nothing but some desert meat. The armored horses rolling near the Bradley engine hum. Tell the Reaper, wait a minute, cause the cavalry is come. 19 Delta man, you know we never can be stopped. Looking for another body, waiting for the chance to be dropped. The sun is bleeding out, turning orange in the dusty sky. I can hear the M3 coming, I can hear the diesel cry. Bradley engines roaring, shaking every single dying leaf. Bringing back the carnage, bringing back the heavy cargo grief. The rank was dropping down, hitting hard against the broken soil. Soldiers made of tempered iron and a heart of boiling yeah, get clear of the killing zone. Everything I touch today is chilling to the marrow bone. The armored horses rolling home. We're cutting through the night. Everything we did today was done with all our kinetic might. I'm a 19 Delta, ghosting through the darkened trees. Catch 'em in the clearing, watch 'em begging on their knees. Open fire, let 'em pop, I don't ever miss a beat. Turning every single enemy to nothing but some desert meat. The armored horses rolling near the Bradley engine hum. Tell the reaper, wait a minute, cause the cavalry is come. 19 Delta man, you know we never can be stopped. Looking for another body, waiting for the chance to be dropped. Yeah. 12 years old, staring at the popcorn ceiling, waiting for the Sandman, hoping for a different feeling. Digital digits bleed red, 3 o'clock on the dot. Static in my brain while the house stays hot. Then the ringer starts screaming like a ghost in the hall. Heart jumping out my chest, tripping over the wall. Running to the kitchen just to kill that metallic sound. Bare feet on the linoleum, looking all around. Jack on the other end, voice like gravel in glasses. Boy, get up and ride, don't you let the time pass. I need your help now, get your bike, hit the street. Grab the handle grips, feel the rhythm in the beat. Pedal non-stop, 2 miles in the pitch black air. Lonely street lamps gazing with a hollowed out stare. Wondering why the hell I'm out here chasing the ghost. Heading to the house where the shadows haunt the most. Yeah, I'm riding through the dark for a drugged up family, locked in the cycle of this twisted insanity. Noses in the powder while the kids can't sleep. Secrets in the floorboards that they expect me to keep. I'm angry at the clock and I'm angry at the blood, pulling my potential down deep into the mud. Man, I love my drugged up family, I guess, but this ain't a home, it's just a high stakes mess. Yeah, I hit the front porch and the place is lit like a stage. Walk through the frame feeling like I'm in a cage. My cousins Jack and John standing tall by the pine. Noses plugged with white, crossing every damn line. Eyes bugging out their skulls like they're seeing the dead. Sweat dripping off their brows, living life on a thread. Hey cuz, help us out, can't count this alone. Too much paper on the table for a mind that's blown. I look at the mountain piles of green and gray, 1s, 5s, and 10s blocking out the light of day. 20 stacked high, smelling like copper and sin. Start counting, little player, let the supplier win. I'm 12 years old with my fingers turning ink black. 450,000, no turning back. 3 hours of my life traded for their desperate fix. Stuck in the middle of these low life tricks. Yeah, I'm riding through the dark for a drugged up family, locked in the cycle of this twisted insanity. Noses in the powder while the kids can't sleep. Secrets in the floorboards that they expect me to keep. I'm angry at the clock and I'm angry at the blood, pulling my potential down deep into the mud. Man, I love my drugged up family, I guess, but this ain't a home, it's just a high stakes mess. Jack slaps my shoulder, says I saved his soul tonight. Like some dirty money's gonna make the world right. Head home, little player, I'll catch you on the flip. While he's holding on the ghost with a white knuckle grip. I back out the door, feel the cold in my face, wondering if I'll ever outrun this entire race. Every pedal stroke is heavy, every breath is away. Just a kid on a bike, dealing cards with fate. Yeah, I'm riding through the dark for a drugged up family, locked in the cycle of this twisted insanity. Noses in the powder while the kids can't sleep. Secrets in the floorboards that they expect me to keep. I'm angry at the clock and I'm angry at the blood, pulling my potential down deep into the mud. Man, I love my drugged up family, I guess, but this ain't a home, it's just a high stakes mess. This ain't a home, it's just a high stakes mess. While the dealer keeps the key, Cruising in the 89, 63 on the dash. Country road vibes till I see the metal clash. Well, not a crash, but a cutlass looking grotesque. Pimped out, chrome spinning, looking like a mess. There's a whole damn oak root stuck in the grill, dragging on the asphalt, Chris behind the wheel. Eyes glazed over, looking like he lost his soul. Old cousin Chris, completely out of control. That was Chris's last high, Chris's last ride. Tree in the teeth and the devil inside. He said he's gonna fly, said he's gonna be free. Now he's 6 feet under, while the dealer keeps the key. While the dealer keeps the key. Yeah. I turned the Ford around, flagged the lunatic down, pulled him in the lot, told him, look at this clown. Shut the engine off, Chris, you're riding with me. He just gave a jagged grin, said let it be. Claimed he had the day off, scored a little brown. Afraid of the needle till the dealer came round. Dropped him at his door, saw the vulture on the porch, waiting for the handoff, waiting with the torch. That was Chris's last high, Chris's last ride. Tree in the teeth and the devil inside. He said he's gonna fly, said he's gonna be free. Now he's 6 feet under, while the dealer keeps the key. While the dealer keeps the key. 30 minutes later and the breath just stops, while the dealer's in the cutlass ducking from the cops. Stole the man's car while he's dying on the rug. That ain't a friend, that's a parasite, a thug. Now I'm sitting in this Ford with a fist full of rage. Another life wasted, another closed page. That was Chris's last high, Chris's last ride. Tree in the teeth and the devil inside. He said he's gonna fly, said he's gonna be free. Now he's 6 feet under, while the dealer keeps the key. Yeah. Yeah. 73, me and my brother in the Beatles seat. Barefoot, breezy, feeling it, rhythm in the concrete heat. Mama in the front, rear view, catching the grin. Menthol, hey stick, where the hell do I begin? In Salem dangling, a permanent fixture on the lip. Radio blasting, watch the way your fingers flip through the stations, chasing sensations of being alive. But that smoke was a predator waiting to arrive. She was beautiful, reckless and free in the sun. Yeah. Never knowing the damage that was already begun. I miss my Salem smoking mama, yeah, I'm mad as hell. Traded years for a cotton trapped in a menthol shell. I miss the smile, but I hate the way she went. Every puff was a minute that we never should have spent. Yeah, she was free in the VW, radio loud. Now she nothing but a memory in a silver cloud. I miss my Salem smoking mama, it's a bitter pill. The cancer took her body, but the habit had to kill. Fast forward 10, high school, I'm walking through the door. Same table, same habit, she's asking for more. Cup of black gold, steam rising with the ash. I said, mama, quit the sticks, they're gonna make you crash. She looked me in the eye, said, son, this is my joy. Stubborn with the flame, treat me like a little boy. Years roll by, I'm a medic, patching up the broken, trying to save some time. I see the X-rays, the shadows, the blackened lung. I told her quit now, or the final bell is rung. I don't wanna adjust your oxygen, that's what I pledged. She said I'll adjust my own damn air, the words she said. The fire in the spirit was the same fire in the stick, watching her ignite while the clock began to tick. I'm furious at the joy that she claimed was a right, while I'm studying the science of a losing the fight. I miss my Salem smoking mama, yeah, I'm mad as hell. Traded years for a carton trapped in a menthol shell. I miss the smile, but I hate the way she went. Every puff was a minute that we never should have spent. Yeah, she was free in the VW, radio loud. Now she's nothing but a memory in a silver cloud. I miss my Salem smoking mama, it's a bitter pill. Woo. The cancer took her body, but the habit had to kill. Moved down south, trying to outrun the ghost. Then the phone rings, the call I feared the most. Brother on the line, voice cracking like the pavement. Hospice, man, it's fast, the final bereavement. 1 week of fading, 1 week of the grip. Cancer didn't play, you let the anchor slip. Now I'm standing here, furious at the pack, furious at the joy that ain't never coming back. I'm a medic who was a minute that we never should have spent. Yeah, she was free in the VW, radio loud. Now she's nothing but a memory in a silver cloud. I miss my Salem smoking mama. It's a bitter pill. The cancer took her body, but the habit had to kill. Yeah. 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 They looked at my height and they checked out my bank. I was a bottom shelf bottle, something nobody drank. Dirty palms from the engine, fish scales on the sleeve. In the word of plastic people, I was forced to leave. Rust belt rejection had me feeling like a curse. Every girl wanted a prince, I was something much worse. So I moved to the coast where the sun doesn't set, chasing neon nightmares and the life I regret. Partying to dawn, raving hard in the dust, turning every single friendship into ashes and rust. I was a wild dog, leash snapped off the chain, numbing out the sunlight just to hide from the rain. Trying to be a ghost in a city full of heat, with a heart full of thunder and holes in my feet. Now I'm screaming to the rafters, let the message ring through the child support war and the winter sting. Thank God for Mary, she's the grace in the mess, the only hand that reached through the deep distress. 20 years of the truth, 5 kids in the yard. She loved the man underneath, even when it was hard. From the brink of the cell and the edge of the grave. Thank God for the Mary that thought I deserved to be saved. Yeah. Chicago girl came and she played the part well, till the mask started slipping and she put me through hell. 3 years of a marriage, then the crash in the street. Now I'm paying for a son that I ain't allowed to meet. She threw the book at me, paper stacked to the roof, while I'm drowning in the spite and the lack of the proof. Almost landed in Joliet, pacing in the cage, fueling up the engine with a pure black rage. Then the car came through that was fading away, back to the rust where the sky stayed gray. Little brother pulled me out of the gutter in the grime, while I'm racing against the bottle and I'm racing against time. Lost in the depression, heavy stones in my coat, with a prayer for a life raft to keep me afloat. Now I'm screaming to the rafters, let the message ring through the child support war and the winter sting. Thank God for Mary, she's the grace in the mess, the only hand that reached through the deep distress. 20 years of the truth, 5 kids in the yard. She loved the man underneath, even when it was hard. From the brink of the cell and the edge of the grave. Thank God for the Mary that thought I deserved to be saved. I was praying in the dirt, begging God for a sign, when Mary walked in and she crossed every line. I said, I'm leaving this town. She said, I'm coming too. She didn't care about the past or the things I've been through. She saw the dirty hands, saw the scars and the flaws, and she pulled me out the mouth of the legal system's jaws. No more running from the law, no more hiding in the glass. She's the only good thing that ever came to pass. 20 years later, look at the life that we built, out of the wreckage of the anger and the guilt. Now I'm screaming to the rafters, let the message ring through the child support war and the winter sting. Thank God for Mary, she's the grace in the mess, the only hand that reached through the deep distress. 20 years of the truth, 5 kids in the yard. She loved the man underneath, even when it was hard. From the brink of the cell and the edge of the grave. Thank God for the Mary that thought I deserved to be saved. That thought I deserve to be saved.